This is the Kershaw XCOM in a Desert Warrior colorway, and it's definitely an interesting looking knife, so I couldn't wait to finally put my hands on one, cause I absolutely love the combo of the bronze blade and these woody green scales. But sadly, my love story with the XCOM has an unexpected plot twist, since this Kershaw knife has a fatal flaw that makes it extremely dangerous and unreliable. So I will probably start today's review with some ranting, as this knife almost did some serious harm to me. So before my video, I carried the Kershaw XCOM extensively for the last 2 to 3 months. During this period, the knife almost stabbed me as it opened itself inside my pocket multiple times. So eventually, I gave up on putting this thing straight in my jeans, and I ended up carrying it in a pocket organizer for my own safety. The root of the problem is that the pocket clip on the XCOM is way too weak and allows this pretty large knife to bounce around and rub against the hem of my pocket. As a result, the disc opener turns into an Amazon wave and pops open this razor-sharp bayonet blade. The detent itself is also not too strong, which does no good in mitigating this issue, which is first of all caused by the clip. This is a damn shame if you ask me, cause the XCOM could be an amazing, good-looking and fun knife. The idea is right, and I'm angry at Kershaw only, cause they messed up the execution of this cool design. The XCOM comes from the drawing board of Les George, by the way, who also created many other similarly tactical knives. He also works with ProTech and Zero Tolerance, for example. And in my opinion, he also did a great job with this XCOM. The knife is very ergonomic, and despite the molded plastic, the grip is super comfy. The thumb disc opener and the blade geometry are fun and interesting, and it's true that this grind was invented mostly for poking, but after using the XCOM for cutting, I realized that the disc also doubles down as a natural thumb rest for my finger. I also love the base idea of the previously mentioned pocket clip. This exact fold-over deep carry design is very nice for EDC, and on paper this knife had every chance to become a hit, and all that's wrong with it comes down to the extremely poor build quality. However, the steel pick is somewhat reasonable. 8CR13 is technically an AUS 8 equivalent, which translates into rust resistance and high overall toughness that provides much needed tip strength, which of course benefits this good looking bayonet blade. Originally, I wanted to keep the XCOM in rotation with my Spyderco Yojimbo or Benchmade Bailout, and I feel sorry that I can't. In my judgment, Kershaw made the XCOM way too cheap, like crappy cheap. And don't misunderstand me, I see the good intention behind the $40 price tag, as Kershaw wanted to capture the essence of the MK3, which is a mid-tech version of this knife, and they wanted to bring that one to the masses. However, that knife comes with a titanium frame and MagnaCut steel, and it might cost around $600 at the time I'm rolling this video. This is not a new concept in the knife world, and my favorite example of the same practice is the CRKT Provoke, which Karambit was made after the incredible hype of its original 3V version. But the big difference between the two projects is that the Karambit ended up as a decent knife at a medium price, because CRKT did not overdo the cost cutting, unlike Kershaw, who sunk to intolerable depths quality-wise. And I'm genuinely not mad that this knife cut me, I'm just disappointed because this design would have deserved a better implementation. If Kershaw had done a better job, I could now recommend the XCOM to people who enjoy carrying tactical folders, similar to the Spyderco Yojimbo or even the Benchmade Bailout. If you're also interested in these two blades, I invite you to check out their review. And if you'd like to hear more about the previously shown CRKT Provoke, you should hit subscribe because its review is coming soon. Thank you for watching my video all the way, and I'll see you in the next one.